You are scrolling right now, your thumb moving without thinking, stealing another second of the only life you will ever have. And the Buddha had a story for this exact moment, a story so sharp it will make you terrified to scroll one more single second. In the crowded spice markets of ancient India, where saffron and sandalwood hung thick in the air, lived a merchant named Tyler. He was ambitious, restless, always chasing the next deal, convinced that one more transaction would finally make him feel alive. His wife and children waited at home while he measured his days in coins and contracts. One sweltering afternoon, an old monk placed a single shimmering scroll on Tyler's wooden stall. "It shows you everything the world has to offer," the monk whispered. Tyler unrolled the first inch. What he saw was not words. It was life itself, vivid, endless, intoxicating. Kings feasting, warriors clashing, lovers dancing, philosophers revealing secrets, tragedies that tore at his chest, jokes that made him laugh out loud in the middle of the market. Every new inch brought another perfect vision. The noise of the marketplace faded. Tyler stood frozen, eyes locked, thumb moving on its own, unrolling, unrolling, unrolling. For the first time in years, he felt truly alive. He took the scroll home that night. That was the beginning of the end. Days blurred into weeks. Tyler sat for hours in the corner of his warehouse, forgetting meals, forgetting sleep, forgetting the caravans waiting for his orders. His wife called his name. He answered with a grunt, eyes never leaving the parchment. His children stopped asking him to play. The scroll never demanded anything. It only gave more drama, more beauty, more outrage, more everything. Tyler told himself he was staying informed, experiencing the world. The lie felt so good, he believed it. Months turned into years. The scroll traveled with him everywhere, on dusty roads, beside campfires, even inside temples where he pretended to pray. His shoulders rounded from endless hours hunched over it. His eyes grew bloodshot. Friends whispered that Tyler was no longer the man he once was. He heard them, but the scroll was louder. One more vision, one more story, one more hit that would finally satisfy him. His body weakened. His business crumbled. His children became strangers. His wife's love turned to quiet resentment. Yet Tyler kept unrolling, living inside other people's moments while his own life quietly died in the background. The scroll had promised everything and delivered nothing but emptiness, dressed as connection. One night, deep in another endless session, a sharp pain struck Tyler's chest. The room spun, the visions flickered. In the glowing parchment, he saw his own reflection. Not the hungry merchant he remembered, but an old, hollow man whose eyes were vacant. The scroll had aged his soul from the inside out. It had stolen his presence, his health, his relationships, his very life, and replaced them with an illusion that never ended. In that crushing terror, the old monk appeared in the doorway. Tyler tried to speak, but the monk only shook his head. "The scroll is not the enemy, Tyler. The habit is you forgot how to stop. You forgot how to be here. The next morning, Tyler dragged himself to the monastery beside the Ganges. The monks sat in silence as the master told Tyler's story, not as gossip, but as the most dangerous parable they would ever hear. He revealed 5 truths that cut like a blade. First, every human is handed their own scroll the moment they wake, an endless feed of distraction disguised as connection. You unroll it without thinking, and the real world disappears. Second, you abandon what matters, body, family, purpose, because the scroll promises it will all be there later. It never is. Third, years vanish while you age from the inside, convinced you are living when you are actually disappearing. Fourth, one day the pain arrives, the loss arrives, death arrives, and you realize too late that the scroll never loved you back. It only consumed. And fifth, the Buddha looked at his monks and asked, Tyler was not a fool. He was you. Right now, in this exact moment, what are you unrolling that is quietly killing your presence? The hall fell silent. The Ganges flowed on. The master leaned forward, voice low and merciless. The scroll will always be there. The question is whether you will finally put it down and taste the one life you actually have before it unrolls completely. Tyler stood at the back, tears streaming down his face. For the first time in years, he was not scrolling. He was here, present, terrified, and beautifully awake. You are Tyler Wright. Now, your thumb is on the screen. Your scroll is glowing, the rarest miracle in the universe. Your human life is slipping away one mindless swipe at a time. Stop. Put it down. Look around. The real world is waiting. The tigers are above you and below you. The mice are chewing. The strawberry is right here, in this breath. Will you taste it, or will you keep scrolling? The Buddha is still waiting for your answer.